Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Season Lionel Messi player review. We've been given access to try him out. One of my mates, Mark, who's helped me out with a few videos throughout Team of the Season, managed to pack him, and we've been given access to try him out. So he looks absolutely insane, and massive thanks to Mark. So go and check out his Twitter, his link is down below. If we can smash links as well, would be massively appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at G is a Legend. All links are down below for posts on the channel and social media links as always. Let me know how you like your red picks went as well over Foot Champs. And if you've done the player picks and upgrade SBCs, how have they been for you as well? So his team has changed quite dramatically this week for him because he's been doing quite a few upgrade SBCs. His team is De Gea, then Team Season regular at right back, Prime Herrero, Miranda's flashback at left centre back, Roberto Carlos, Ansu Fati, then Gerard Moreno at centre midfield, then Messi at right mid, Cruz and Parejo at cams, and then Cruyff as a striker. He changes 4-2-3-1 in game. What we will be doing is Messi will start off the first half in games as a cam, like a central cam. Then in the second half I will position change him to a striker, so him and Cruyff will swap, and we will see how that goes. Parejo and Cruz go to DMs, Fati goes left attacking mid, Moreno right attacking mid, and that's why Messi goes cam. Now 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, he is untradeable, absolutely fair play him. Now cost wise about 2.85 million on the Xbox, 3.5 on the PlayStation. So we just said you'd basically be nearly spending 3 mil anyways on either console. Regardless, alternatives is Shapeshifter Ronaldo, Team Season Salah, and Prime Moments Garrincha. Now breaking into the stats, he has 98 pace, 99 shot, 99 pass, 99 dribbling, 44 defending and 80 physical. Now 99 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, 99 positioning, 99 finishing, 92 shot power, 99 long shots, 94 volleys, 80 penalties, 99 vision, 94 crossing, 99 is pretty much everything for passing except for crossing. So you don't have to worry about improving that in any regards. So that's not too shabby in that department. So it's can't go wrong. Then 95 agility, 97 balance and reactions, and 99 for ball control, dribbling and composure. Everything here you would be saying, my word, this is going to have to surely make this card insane. Like how on earth can you kind of, like what can you make the, it's like thinking to yourself, how do you make the card better than it already is? He's got 78 heading accuracy if you want ever fancy taking a header. Then he's got 82 jumping, 90 stamina, 82 strength and 58 aggression. Personally, if I was going to improve this card, I would put a chem style on that heavily boosts that defending and physicality. You can't do anything really to, you're not really fussed about his shooting because it's volleys or shot power. But if you're wanting to boost that strength up, I feel giving him a bit more strength never hurts. Simply because at this stage of FIFA there's always going to be players that are just going to try and nullify Messi as best they can, and it's just going to make it that little bit trickier. So have a think of really where you want to kind of boost him accordingly. So we're going to go into a few games and see how we play out. So this is the first team we're rocking up with. I thought I'd change the format a little bit for the videos as well, just to see what kind of squads we kind of faced since obviously since he's packed them. But for me, big positives obviously is his all-round stats. Biggest negatives are his cost and other cards within the game. Starts off like a bang with a goal, and for me early on I was having a lot, and even then like Messi I never really got on with, mainly because I just never got on with it. I never got on with the card, never got on with it. But first game, 2 goals, ran riot, and despite it resulting against us in the end, I was very pleased with how we played. Second team, so many off-cam players. This is a very confusing squad, but I would say we get on with it, hopefully get a result that goes our way. But for me, Messi, ball sticks to him like glue, his passing is sound. One issue I noticed in the first game was some people try and force Messi onto his right foot. I feel that's maybe the only negative I'm spotting. Like I know he's 4-star, but it's when you try and people will try and force him onto that right foot. Like I'm someone that if they're naturally left footed, I will always try and get them on the left foot. If they're right footed, like we all do naturally anyway. But I played a great through ball there. I just ruined the touches with Cruyff. I just kind of rushed it. It was my own fault and cost myself an assist for Messi. But we make mistakes and we go on with it. But fundamentally, early on, the first couple of games I felt with Messi, he passes well, his positioning is pretty sound. But I will, for what I've noticed is, first half games when he's playing as the cam, what lets him down is like he just doesn't seem to be like, you've got to rely heavily on his passing. I nearly mucked up there. I just nearly got the timing a bit wrong. But I feel like he's not. Like, he's one of these. Usually, when I say about the wingers, when there's usually a winger put into a central position, is when they have like they'll fit there. Like if sometimes if they're not a great winger but they make a great cam, it fits. I feel in Messi's case it doesn't necessarily work the same way. It might necessarily be due to how you put him in for instructions, for example. It's the same cliche. You might want to be having him almost as the second striker, but I felt at times with Messi having him as the cam behind Cruyff almost hampers both him and Cruyff. Like, I would almost go to the extent where I would put Cruyff as the, like, personally if I was going all out in game I'd have Cruyff as the cam and Messi as the striker, but then I still feel you'd maybe have the same issue in game where Messi just kind of lacks in some regards still. But from the 3 games though that I've gave a good run out in rivals, he scored us 5 goals, 1 assist. Now I would personally say I should have got a lot more. I honestly should have had a lot more. I probably should have had 7 or 8 goals in the end at least, and I probably should have had about probably 2 or 3, like an extra couple of assists. If honest, if I was to be honest, from 3 games I probably should have had like a combined effort of maybe say 10 goals and assists. So it would maybe say 7 goals, 3 assists, we'll just say, or 8 goals, 2 assists. For me, passing on point, dribbling on point, his shooting's pretty much sound. It's, if I was going to really boost this card up, I wouldn't touch anything that does on an attacking chem style. I would personally look at something like Sentinel or something that just boosts that strength up. Like Sentinel boosts his strength up to 92 and gives his jumping up to 92. So something that boosts the physical, I would focus on personally. If you boost that up, then I would say you're kind of in business. I know some people then may look at Hawk, for example, like your Hawks or your like marksmans, for example. I know a lot of people will then rely on that, which I can understand. It then would then mean you'd have his volleys would be 99, agility 99, reactions 99. So it comes down to like Hawk, marksman, Sentinel probably would be the 3 that most people may resort to. Like, I think Hawk I can see a lot of reason to go with as well. But for 3 million coins, would I justify buying this card? Personally, no. I feel like if I was given Messi, there's a big difference between Team of the Season and the Team of the Year version. On the Team of the Year version, you have 6 more defending and 5 more physical. And while you've got 2 extra pace on the Team of the Season, a chem style can easily boost up, and you'll also notice the difference. Plus, for 150k more, you can get the Team of the Year version on the PlayStation, while you're going to have to spend $500,000 more for the Xbox. So fundamentally, you've got to think what version, like what do you kind of do. Plus, people might have packed his 97 cam or done a Player of the Month version, or even just got his ordinary base version. So there's so many versions of Messi that it's almost like saying to yourself, there's too many cards of him, and there's all just minor differences between most of them until you get to the Team of the Season, Team of the Year version. That's the way I would look at it anyway. So it comes down to your budget, your team, and if you want to finish it off, and if Messi completed it. But it's definitely a great card. Cannot deny it in the slightest, guys. As I said, go and smash some support to Mark would be massively appreciated. I'm giving him a 9.5 out of 10. I wouldn't give him a perfect 10 because I'm just not as a big fan of, but Smash like, always folks, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G is a legend, and I will catch you all later.